And as you can see, the goblins, the skeletons, the ghosts, everybody is trackside today. Hello, rail friends, and we are back trackside for one more catch of the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum excursion train that went to Somerville today. Glad you're here with us. I hope you have had as much fun as I have today. It's been a long chase, a fun chase, and I met so many of you today, especially down in Somerville. And as you all found out, waiting for the car to go funkin' past, and you heard 1, 2, 3, 6 tracks as they thunk across here at the rail yard, a 3-track rail yard in downtown historic Chickamauga. And to all the fun people that are on the train coming our way, hey you guys, I understand you're probably about Rock Spring at this particular moment, making your way north to right here, where, as I said a little bit ago, the spooks, the goblins, the gremlins, the skeletons, the one of everything have come out to greet you to their town, as they're all quiet during the day, waiting to the full moon to come out. So, for those of you not familiar with the area, Chickamauga goes back to the beginning of time. I got a couple notes here, and if you're not familiar, this is a super town, very, very, very historic, and it's just outside one of the coolest places, if you're into Civil War history, a spot that you want to come by, and that is the Chickamauga and Chattanooga Military Park. Actually, it's the Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Park, and it's so unique. And just to give you a little idea just how far back in time it goes, that park was formed by the government officially on August 19th of 1980, and it goes back to the Civil War, and it was the nation's first official military park. And that happened even before they made Gettysburg. But what happened was, what makes this so unique, and going back, just stepping back one more moment, 2 major battles took place during 1863 here. And for those of you familiar with the Raiders, Andrews and the Raiders. The day before the Battle of Chattanooga started, the Raiders stole the general down at Big Shanty, down by Kennesaw, and started their trek north. And the goal was to tear up ties and turn them into Sherman's neckties so they couldn't put them back, and that's where they twist them and bend them so they can't be reused. And unfortunately, it rained the day before. Andrews, for those of you who didn't know it, was a civilian. Everybody else on his crew were military volunteers, and they succeeded. They got the train, and they made their way north. Unfortunately, they didn't have a lot of great results in what their mission was as far as causing destruction so that the Confederates couldn't get supplies up from Atlanta when they found out about the attack the next day that was going to take place. And as we talk on Tuesday and Thursday nights, and as John has talked with us, when they hit Dalton, a young man jumped off and they told him to quick telegraph ahead, let them know the general's been stolen and the Confederates are not in control of it. Union forces have taken that train. And he just got the message off. He was a young guy. Sent that telegraph, of which they cut the wires shortly thereafter. And the general ran out of fuel because they couldn't find any dry wood. Just north of Ringgold, Georgia, about the 116.5. And there's a marker there, so for rail fans, as you make your track up around and back down, make sure you stop by it. It's right along the CSX track. But our military park is 9,000 acres. And right after the Civil War, a gentleman by the name of Gordon Lee purchased all that property. Lived right here, the Gordon Lee Mill, where Danny and I got married. They also had the Gordon Lee Sawmill just across the creek, Chickamauga Creek, on the other side. And literally everything in this town has the name Gordon Lee on it. And he became involved with politics in Washington, and eventually the park became the National Military Park, the first of its kind. But the cool thing is, unlike a lot of the other parks and areas, houses are all in them and what have you, it's literally undisturbed from back all the way back. So you can just drive through it, run through it, bicycle through it, take a nap in it, whatever it is you like to do.
Go ahead. Hey, when we get on that north side of Chickamauga, let me get you to help me up that hill coming out of mile an hour, heading up to the crossing there by that church you crossed over. Gotcha. I guess you're ready.
That is our excursion train. But like I said, two of the largest battles, or two huge battles, took place in 1863, just outside of Chickamauga. And you are listening to the Somerville Excursion Group. And below us, the CNC, Chachuga, and Chickamauga Railway, the short line railway, is the line that they're on currently. And then they'll be on the tag line, the Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia Railway.
All right, if you'll help me up the hill right as we come out of that curve into that straightaway heading up to the crossing, that's where I'll get you to back off at.
And the tag got its name in 1922.
I'll let you know when to start pushing.
So, we're trackside.
Start pushing here as we come out of Chickamauga.
They're getting ready to come through, so I'm going to wrap this up so we can hear it coming. As you know, you hear the steam locomotive whistle miles away. But the tag 80 that we've talked about in the different segments today is leading at this time. So kind of a really cool thing. Back on its own lines, coming off the CNC, back on the tag line until it goes to where our second stop was today, where they go on Norfolk Southern property. So, a quick pan of the area so you can get a little bit of an idea. And we're going to go ahead and listen to the crew and listen for the whistle. So sit back and relax. This is going to be our last segment of the day. If you're on the train, we will be on your left side. Everybody wave as you go by here in downtown Chickamauga, where you'll see them pass this set of siding cars, come right down that middle track, which is the old Central of Georgia rail line, and then they'll disappear into our train cars behind us. So from here through the rest, I'll be quiet, y'all listen. They'll be coming from that direction where rail fans are already lined up, getting ready to do pictures. Chickamauga Depot. And they'll go right between those railroad cars.
Living in Chickamauga.
As we get set and we get ready, like I said, a very unique setting today. You'll see the Tag 80 leading, and you'll see the 4501 coming behind. Up front, dueling whistles because the turntable doesn't work. Here they come!
Hey, Mr. Woods. If you like, when we get on the bell line, we can stop at the Wendy's and pick you up a Krabby Patty meal. Come with melted frosty.
as the smoke rises from 4501 as they start their grade. As you heard Travis talking about, a little help with the pushing.
You can start backing off, Brian. I'm off.
That is the train crew you're listening to. And that conversation was from Travis asking Brian, give him a little help, pushing up the grade as they pass through and go on through Chickamauga. Next, they'll be up in the Chickamauga battlefield, running right alongside the perimeter of it. Hey Brian, see you later. Tryon, huh? All this time I thought it was Tryon. So Tryon, Georgia. I gotta write that. Next two things I've learned today. How to pronounce southern cities. Tryon. All right. So, as the smoke rises slowly, as the breeze has died down, everyone on the train is either taking a nap or having the time of their lives, because you can't do anything in between. It's a southern thing, huh? All right. Hey, it was good to meet you today. Until next time, I'll see you down there in that town that starts with an L. Lafayette. Down in Lafayette and Tryon. All right, everybody, it's your turn to all practice. When y'all come down to Railfan, you're going to go through Lafayette and Tryon. And there, you're ready to go. And I will be back chasing next Saturday. Don't know the stops yet, but hopefully I'll catch you there at the CNC yard. And as we finish today, one last look how they've got the town all decorated up. I'll look down the way. How pretty is this town. And the old depot here, the telegraph window there on the side. And like I said, they got a 2-level crow's nest, balcony, whatever you call that. That's what they've got. I'll call it a crow's nest for now. So they've got this town all decorated up. They're ready for you to come visit. There's a new restaurant here in town. I see about 3-4 doors up. I'm gonna get Miss Danny and I to try it out. Our anniversary is in just 2 days. And that one last final look here at the city of Chickamauga. Where we are at the Visitor Center and Museum. And looking into the north brings us the close of our day. Whoever made that railroad baggage cart, who knows how many years ago that was made, the old wooden platform on it, now all decorated up for Halloween, which is in less than 2 weeks. So from Casey and I, as I tell you guys so many times, it's been both real, it's been both fun, and as a result, it has been real fun. I have had such a great time and so much to tell Casey about, because I have shared so much with all of you today. For those of you that I got to meet today, and everybody that we waved, and all of the stuff that we've done together today, it's been fantastically fun. And Mike has learned how to speak Southern. I can now do 2 different towns, and everybody will think I'm from there. So, not sure what's next this week. If you watch some of the videos from earlier today when the train goes by and you see this occur, it's not because I'm getting old and I have this. It's because that locomotive and those Pullman cars are so heavy, they literally thunder past us, and the ground and the tripod shakes. So, see you guys at the next crossing. Enjoy your Sunday night. Have a fantastic week coming up, and we'll all be back to the rails soon. And John, if you're watching, yes, it was great to finally meet you today. And I hope you're having the time of your life riding on the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum excursion, because that is one fine, great group of people. Brian, and Travis, and everybody, Bo, I'm forgetting somebody here. Brian, Travis, Bo, and Evan, all you guys. Thanks for all the hard work, and everybody else on the team. Thanks for all the hard work that you do for all of us that either run alongside of you, stand in front of you, or ride with you. You guys are the best railroad on the planet. Catch y'all at the next crossing here from the one town I know I can pronounce, Chickamauga. See ya!